So we're going to take a walk back here to the log slide, the famous Sable Dune log slide. So it's pretty interesting to see these giant wheels here. Load the logs up, have the horses drag the logs on out. The wheels were made large like this so they could get over the heavy snows. Because a lot of this logging was done in the winter, and you can imagine how cold that was to be out here. Pretty incredible. That's a work of art right there. But they would log this area of the country here, and they would grab these logs and they would cut them. And I even see on here where they had a sled that at night would come along, and the sled had a lot of water in the sled, and the sled would just leave the water down on the trail, which would make it pure ice. And that way there, the trailers of logs would slide right along the ice. Pretty interesting. How you doing today? Oh, you're hungry, ain't you? It's breakfast time. Oh, yeah. Apparently a lot of people get hurt on the log slide. Like the signs over here caution, it only takes a few minutes to get down to the bottom. But then as you start to come up, you ever heard that saying where it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back? Well, it takes a long time. It takes hours to get back up to the top. And a lot of people get down there and get hurt. Let's go see what the log slide looks like. I would have loved to have seen those giant logs come up here, where they drug them up to the top and then just sent them flailing down this hill, down this giant dune, down into Lake Superior. I think I read somewhere where some of the logs would even smoke. There was so much friction built up. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Wow. Check that out. Lake Superior is so beautiful. Just unbelievable. Treasure of the world. Now you can see here, it's no joke. When they talk about how steep this is, it is no joke. Holy cow. Look at that. That is a long ways down there. I can see why those logs used to smoke. Wow. There's Grand Sable Dunes. Some of the largest dunes in the world. And you can see how this is just a natural area, a natural gigantic cove where the sand has just piled up for thousands and thousands of years. And as the winds, the gale force winds come off Lake Superior, they'll actually take and blow that sand and blow it up. And it just comes right up the side of these giant dunes and then piles up on top of them, and it gets higher and higher and higher throughout all the generations of years and years and years, centuries. Grand Sable Dunes over here is incredible. That's just so giant. You can just see how the sand has piled up and will continue to pile up forever. So if you're looking for a real challenge, you think you're the athletic type and nothing can slow you down, well, there you go. Might be interested to see you scramble on down that log slide and come back up. I'm sure you could do it if you're in good shape. That's why you want to come visit the UP of Michigan. Things like this, you just don't see things like this in other parts of the country. The only thing I can think of that compares to the Grand Sable Dunes would be the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado. That would probably come pretty close. But even with that, the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado doesn't have Lake Superior. The Great Sand Dunes of Colorado are just formed with the winds whipping across the mountains and the plains and building up in an ancient sea with the sand built up. This right here, you got Lake Superior. That's the log slide, the Great Log Slide. Grand Sable Dunes. And over here, Sable Lighthouse. Gonna go visit it tomorrow. That's another beautiful place to see. Gorgeous. That's funny. Just that little section right there. I didn't go very far down. And just climbing that back up, man, that sand is so hard to walk on. It's super soft. You can tell I'm a little bit out of breath just coming up there. I think I hear some hikers. How's it going? You guys got great time to hike.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah, I know.
Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. Coming out to the wilderness, you just got to expect people to come on by. Yeah. You know, what you got to realize is that everybody's out here to have fun. And that's pretty cool. You know, you got your kids, and you got your older folks, and families, and you got your single people running around, and it's just a lot of fun. So you got to remember, if you come to places like this, even though you come on the off season, you just got to expect people to be here. You got to expect for people to come by, and you say hi, and pleasantries, and you walk on by. No need to really strike up a conversation with everybody. Okay, I think I might drive on into Grand Marais. Look at the story of Chad and Trevor. What a disaster. Chad and Trevor. One thing about the state of Michigan, and like here at the log slide, always very nice, clean bathrooms. They do a really good job taking care of the facilities here. And you can see you got a nice parking lot to park at. All the time I've been up here, I've heard of very little crime too. You just don't hear about cars getting broken into and things like that like you do out the Pacific Northwest and places. So it's pretty good. It's not Disney World. It is pure wilderness. I'm sure things do happen. I've always found real good luck up here in pure Michigan. Beautiful, beautiful area country.